Hey man, I'm Kevin Smith, and today I'm going to be answering the internet questions from you. Would you rather do the first 90% of a blowjob or the last 10%? Would you rather be stuck in Jumanji or Jurassic Park? No bullshit. This is a fantastic fucking question. Ain't Jumanji, because there's magic involved there, right? Like that's how he got into the box or the video game, depending on which version of Jumanji you're into. So if magic's involved, fuck that, because then I could wind up with like 8 dicks or something. I'm going to pick Jurassic Park, because then it's all about, it's that. You just have to not get eaten. It's not like suddenly a raptor is going to be like, forget a kiss, and like magically do some shit to you like they might in Jumanji and whatnot. So I'm going to go, I've seen enough Jurassic Parks where I think I know what to do, man. And yeah, plus the selfie clickbait alone. Just like, Stegosaurus. You know, nobody's got that on their Instagram feed, kids. Next up, would you rather have a good hand job from your grandmother or a bad hand job also from your grandmother? Gets no better. I thought perhaps it'd be like, you know, good one from your grandmother, bad one from your grandfather, or vice versa, and then it's a real like shark or drowning situation. Well, I mean, look, I'd always rather get a good hand job at the end of the day. If you're gonna be dick out, something should come of it. She's long passed, and this pretty much shits on her memory, but yeah, I'd like a good hand job from my grandmother. Would you take $4 million to be on To Catch a Predator?
Now, to clarify, you don't get arrested. You just are on it. You have
I'm
to appear
on
on it. But it's like, hey, you were wrong. I'm not actually, but everyone watches you and sees you.
I was assuming I was getting $4 million to be the host, and I was instantly going to say, why, yes, but...
Nope, you're starring in it.
Oh, I'm on the receiving end of it. I'm, hey, what's going on here, that guy. And they ultimately proved that I'm
innocent.
Okay.
But after the fact, let's say, on that show, it doesn't look good for you.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, most people, of course, would be like, fuck yeah, man, I'll look like a pederast for $4 million. You know, I'm 48. So I stopped thinking like that in my 20s. So I say to myself, $4 million, you know, you can put your nose to the grindstone, make about 1% of that without having to be on To Catch a Predator. Would you rather walk with a rollerblade on your left shoe for the rest of your life, or have a midget, or have a midget walking in front of you, walking slightly slower than you want to for the rest of your life? And to add to it, the midget reportedly has a bad temper. I'm gonna go with the rollerblade, man. I don't like to fuck with people. Like, played Silent Bob for a reason. I don't want none. Don't start none, there won't be none. So if I've got this shorter individual in front of me, and like the whole time I'm like, come the fuck on. Like, I know sooner or later I'm like, you fucking come on. So rather than have that moment, just skip it all together, put on the skate. Would you rather do the first 90% of a blowjob or the last 10%? This is almost as good as the Jurassic Park question. Oh my God, this is fucking good. Let me think about this before I give you an answer right off the top of my head. Most of the other ones I was just blowing through, like trying to just be clever, but this requires serious thought. The last 10%, of course, big climax, and that is, I think, the only thing that has kept me from being gay my whole life. My brother is gay as the day is long. He's been married to a man for 25 years. The only reason I never became a full-blown homosexual is because I don't know that I would know what to say to somebody after they came in my mouth. Like that, nobody taught me like what the conversation is. Like, what does one say? Like, oh, and do you wait and do you just say and stuff? And I've asked my brother many times, and he's like, Kevin, that's not the only reason you're not gay. Nobody would fuck you. So, I think I'm not against fluids and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna say that I don't want to do the last 10% because like, cheese. But I am a hard worker and methodical. And I know what a man wants. So I think I'd pick the 90%, man. You don't get a lot of the credit. You know, the 10% gets all the credit and shit. But like, to me, that makes all the difference. I'd be like the Bull Durham of blowjobs. I don't know if you're familiar with that movie, but Tim Robbins was the star. He's the 10%. There was a guy who trained him, man, the player to be named later. That's who I feel I am and stuff. That's the 90%. I'm the Bull Durham 90%. I don't need you to know about my record. I can quietly go break it off camera someplace else.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
Well done,
All
kid.
day, buddy.